My grandfather was the town hero. He was the high school principal for 40 years. The man who gave everyone their diplomas and remembered every student's middle name. When he died, the whole town showed up. People told stories about how he'd stayed late to tutor them or helped their families pay for groceries during the lean years. At the wake, a man I didn't recognize approached me. He was older, dressed in a tattered coat, looking completely out of place among the suits and floral arrangements. He handed me a heavy, gold pocket watch. "He told me to give this to you," the man whispered. "He said you'd know what to do." I opened the back of the watch. Inside, engraved in tiny letters, wasn't a message of love or a date of graduation. It was a list of 6 names. I recognized 5 of them. They were the troubled kids from my father's graduating class who had supposedly run away or moved to the city back in the late 70s. They were the stories parents used to warn their kids about getting into trouble. The 6th name was the man standing in front of me. "We didn't run away," he said, his voice shaking. "We were the ones who saw what he did in that basement. He gave us a choice: take the money and the watch, leave town and never look back, or stay and see if the town would believe a bunch of delinquents over the men who ran the school." I looked around the room at the hundreds of people crying for a saint, then back at the list of names. My grandfather hadn't been paying for people's groceries out of the kindness of his heart. He'd been paying for their silence. I looked at the watch, then at the local sheriff, who was currently giving a moving eulogy about my grandfather's unbreakable integrity. I have to decide if I'm going to keep the watch shut, or if I'm going to be the one to finally finish the list.